And here in Maine, there were two marches supporting women's rights. One was in Portland, the state's largest city, the other in the town of Farmington. News Center Maine's Jack Momlet has more on how that small town came together.
When you think of something as large as the National Women's March, you normally think of cities like Washington, D.C. or San Francisco. But here in the small town of Farmington, we did see quite a few dozen people who are both students at University of Maine Farmington and citizens from around the different towns surrounding Farmington coming out and showing their support for women's rights.
Our body, hands off! Our body.
From the town mall gazebo in Farmington to the campus of University of Maine Farmington. Dozens of people showed their support for reproductive freedom and women's rights. But why Farmington?
I saw that there was no marches in Maine.
Allie Richards is a freshman at UMaine Farmington. She said that she was disappointed to see no women's marches scheduled for Maine.
That kind of pissed me off. I kind of called people and I was like, do you want to help me with this? And everyone was like, yeah. And so you just kind of like, okay, let's do it. We have less than 2 weeks, but we're going to plan. And if no one shows up, no one shows up.
But people did show up. At least 36 of them from the university and surrounding towns.
You know what? Let's go this way. We can go this way. We can go this way.
With students leading the march, like Zach LaFlame.
It's absurd that these lawmakers can regulate women's bodies, and it's disgusting and wrong. So we're trying to do as much as we can to just use our voice, and because power is the people.
The group even got some attention from onlookers.
We're here. The movement has supporters here, even in small town Farmington, and like, we're not going anywhere.
And with the support of the residents of Farmington, the success of this women's march shows promise that more can happen in the future. In Farmington, Jack Momlet, News Center, Maine.